All right, Taylor. Well, right now we're staying on top of changes to the ballot as the road to this year's municipal elections get closer.
Candidates around the state are filing their intent to run, and some of them are coming from the youngest generation able to campaign this year.
We're talking about, of course, Generation Z. Several members of this generation have taken it upon themselves to inspire their peers' involvement in local politics by running themselves.
WVTM 13's Magdala Lusant spoke with one of those young people today about why he decided to move home and become a politician.
This year's city races in the Birmingham metro area will include some Generation Z candidates who want to bring change and campaign differently.
Have you filed yet?
I have.
You have. So you've turned in your paperwork and
yes,
everything.
I've raised a substantial amount of money, filed everything.
Justin Smith is running to replace Birmingham's District 8 city councilor who isn't seeking re-election.
I may be 23, but I have nearly a decade of experience in Birmingham politics. But if you ask me, it's not just about experience. It's about passion, drive, and how much you care about your community.
Before he left for college, he worked with different organizations in Birmingham opposing gun violence. Now he's grabbing attention on social media.
Welcome to my new series.
My series, Why Things Not Working, was not essentially me complaining, but it's me showing that there is a new guard in Birmingham who's willing to stand up to anybody and acknowledge the problems that we're dealing with within our city.
People who typically run for office announce their candidacy on television. Justin Smith is using social media to bridge the gap. He's not only getting young people on Instagram and TikTok, but he is somehow getting the older generation to listen to him too.
They all knew me from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So when I hear criticism from anybody criticizing my social media strategy, guess what I do? That's all we can do. Opinions, everybody has one. So my truthful realization is that I must stay on the path that I'm on.
The Winona High School alum always knew he'd move back after earning his political science degree from Boston College in Massachusetts. Now his mission, he says, is to speak for the voiceless in D8.
I've been in Birmingham for over a year and a half, and I have yet to find a sustainable job for a new college grad. So I think it's not just my story, but it's a testament of so many other young people and so many of my friends, family members, and neighbors in District 8.
In Birmingham, I'm Magdala Lusant, WVTM 13.
About a week ago, 18-year-old Brandon Moss announced his candidacy for Fairfield mayor. A quick internet search shows Herman Carnes Jr. also plans to run. He announced his candidacy for Fairfield mayor on his Facebook page about a month ago. The incumbent is not seeking re-election.